Howdy everyone, welcome back to Walter's Hall. Tonight we're going to go over data sheets. Data sheet is basically a player's stats. Everything you need to know about what this mini can do and what he can handle. Our first number is 6 inches, stands for the M for movement. It just means how far they can move. My captain here, he can move 6 inches. Next number is for toughness. He has a toughness of 4. That basically means how hard is it to hurt him. So a toughness of 4 is a little bit harder than a toughness of a 1 or 2 or 3, but it's definitely weaker than a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on and so forth. Our next is our save, SV, 3+. That basically is chances of blocking an attack. So anything 3, 4, 5, 6 on your roll, it blocks it. Went off camera. You blocked that attack. Perfect. The next number is 6, which is the W, stands for wounds. That's his health bar. You bring him all the way down to 0, the captain dies. So can't use him anymore unless you somehow bring him back with an apothecary or other means I'm still learning. And basically, our next one, 6+, leadership, it just stands for how brave he is. Pretty sure 6+ is pretty brave. So there's higher numbers than that. They're a braver man than he. As for the next number, 1, that's objective control. That basically means how good he is at holding an objective. And I'm sure the number goes higher depending on the model. For him, he's in this objective, he's going to get 1 point. If you guys have any questions about the top here, please let me know. I know I have one. What does this stand for? Visibility. So visibility 4+, he would have to roll a 4 or higher to not be seen. Our next portion is this bottom left quadrant here. We're just going to go over the ranged weapons for tonight. As you guys see here, he has a heavy bolt pistol for close quarter combat. The range is 18 inches, which you can see entirely on my screen here. And it's a decent length, 1.5 feet to be exact. And that's for 1 attack. A ballistic skill of 2+, a strength of 4, armor penetration of -1, and a damage of 1. So he has 1 attack with a ballistic skill of 2+. So anything 2 or higher, it will be a hit. 1, he just missed. So he doesn't get a hit. Rolled a natty 1. Terrible. Our next number is a strength of 4. Now, comparatively, if we compared him to the toughness of this Gretchen here with a toughness of 2, that means my strength is double his toughness, so I would get a wound on him if I rolled a 2 or higher. I got another natty 1, so it's definitely not going to do any damage to him. That's terrible. I'm going to get rid of this dice and try another one. I got a 4. Perfect. So definitely hits him. If it's just higher than the toughness by like 1, rolling a +3. If it's a 4, then you're rolling a +4, 4, 5, 6. If it's lower, you have to roll on a 5 or 6. And if it's half or even lower than that, then you have to definitely hit a 6, where you just don't do any damage at all. Natural 1, you know what that means. Fails to hurt. Our next is going to be armor penetration. He has an armor penetration of -1. That will require this Gretchen here to roll 8 or higher. It's going to be pretty difficult. Pretty easy to take out. That's why they have 1 wound. And as you see here, is damage. 1 damage point. If I roll and hit him, roll 2. I get ballistic skill of 2+, and he rolls and misses. Doesn't, but you get the point. It's going to do 1 damage and kill that little fella there. And for his melee weapon, it applies essentially the same way. Nothing really changes except for it gets higher. He has 6 attacks compared to the 1. Weapon and ballistic skills, that's what WS stands for, is weapon skill. It's meant for melees. Strength is 5. Armor penetration -2. So the Gretchen would have 9+. And then it would be 2 damages. As for a leader, he can be attached to basically anything in that box, which is ranges from intercessors to tactical squads and stern guard veterans. He has a war gear ability of his relic shield, so he has a +1 wound, and it's already included in his profile. If you guys have any questions or comments or tips and tricks for me, feel free to let me know in the comments. Thank y'all. Have a good night.